Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is rather unconventional. Let me make sure this is working here. Okay. That's a good sign. And I can hear myself, so that's also a good sign. All right. Welcome to your mother's basement, or welcome to the draw step. This is another episode from your mother's basement. Have you ever found yourself thinking, man, Commander is such a fun game to play with friends. I'm going to instead sit in my basement and play with myself. Pause. No. I am going to sit here and play by myself. I think that's better. Anyway, all of my friends are busy tonight. They evidently have decided that moving is more important than spending quality time with me, which I think is incredibly fake of them. But that being said, content still has to content. Got to pay the bills somehow. That's a joke. This isn't paying me anything, but here we are. Anyway, I am going to play Commander by myself just to, kind of see how it goes. I probably will only play one game, maybe two, if I'm just really feeling that bored and depressed. But yeah, the decks that we're using for this are two that my friends normally don't even let me play because they hate both of them. So that being said, the first deck that I am playing against myself is Jalira Master Polymorphist. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's what we got right there. And I actually have a deck build for that on the channel, so you should definitely go check that out and see exactly why my friends don't let me play that. And then on this side, I have Orvar the All Form, which is another really incredible mono blue commander. So both of these are mono blue. I personally don't have a dog in the fight. I don't really care who wins because at the end of the day, I still lose. I am still playing by myself. But somebody's got to do it. So, I am going to my thought is I'm going to try to be as fair about this as possible. I am going to play each hand like I don't know what the other hand has and see how that goes. So I'm going to start by drawing for this old boy over here. Wow. I have a lot of land. I feel like I should just play with my hand out so everybody can see it since there's really nothing to hide. I don't know how well that will really work in actuality, but yeah, that probably is not the best idea. Okay. This is a pretty decent starting hand. I am going to roll with it. And now we're going to run on over here and sit down at this side and draw a starting hand. Wow, there's a lot of... Both of these hands have plenty of mana to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. This is pretty solid. I am going to roll with this. Speaking of rolling, well, first see if the camera can pick up what the starting hand for this deck is. We're going to roll a d20, and over here I got a 12, and over on this side, oh no, we lost it. Well, we're gonna have to do a different die. 9. All right, so I am going first, believe it or not, and I am going to lay an island, tap it, Lay Errant Street Artist for 1 mana. It's a 0/3 with Flash, Defender, and Haste. And you can pay 2, tap, copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. You may choose new targets for the copy. All right, cool. Running back over here now. Actually, first let's see if we can zoom this in a little bit more. Get a little more up close and personal with what we got going on. I think that's good. Yeah, that's great. All right. Currently, not only am I playing by myself, but I'm also the only one watching me play by myself. So that's a good time. I am going to play a Cloud Post. It comes into play tapped, and you can tap it, add 1 to your mana pool for each locus in play. That is going to be it. I'm going to pass turn. I'm going to run back over here. I'm going to get a workout just from running back and forth. Let's see. Untap, lay an island. Really can't do anything else. My commander's too expensive to play. This has defender, can't attack, so gonna pass turn. All right, running back over here. Draw a card. It's an island. Lay that. Ah, boy, this doesn't really do me much good. Yeah, I can't do anything. So, again, pass turn. All right, back over here. What are we rolling with? We're going to draw a card. It's an island. Doesn't do me much good. 3 to lay that. I still can't afford my commander, so I will pay 3 to lay Propaganda. It's an enchantment, and it says each turn, each creature cannot attack you unless its controller pays an additional 2 for that creature. So that's going to make it a lot harder for me to attack myself. Cool, pass turn. All right. Coming right on over here. Boy, these cards still look about the same as before. Shoot, I'm getting nothing but mana. This is not great. Yeah, I got a lot of mana. Can't afford anything. 3. Boy, this stinks. I am going to pass turn. All right. Now we're back over on this side. I think we should be able to. Oh, holy cow! That is a big boy. Just drew a great card. Don't want to ruin the surprise for the other party sitting over here, but I do have enough to bring out my commander, so I'm going to pay 4, tap, bring out my commander, and that is going to be it. Pass turn. All right. Now, over here, we're going to draw a card. Wow. I feel like I shuffled this, but clearly not well enough, because I am drawing nothing but mana. Yeah, this is going exceptionally well. I will be able to, though, pay 4, tap, pull out Orvar the All form. Is Changeling, he or she, whatever. And then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more other permanents you control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. Cool. I'm getting so sick of running around. All right, we passed a turn. Back over here. I am getting all of the cards that I don't want. Ugh. This stinks. I'm also starting to run out of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really don't want to get rid of this guy because I feel like it has good value, but I can't afford anything else, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna pay 3, tap my commander, and it has tap, sacrifice another creature, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary creature card, put that card onto the battlefield, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So we're gonna sacrifice this and then go through until we get a non-legendary creature. Here's all the lands I was hoping to get. That's not a Creature. Come on. There's got to be a creature in here somewhere. We're getting a lot of things that are not creature. Oh, hey, we got a creature. Incarnation. Oh, shoot. It's definitely not one that I want on the battlefield, but that's fine. It says it's a 2/2 with flying, and as long as it's in your graveyard and you control an island, creatures you control have flying, which is pretty fantastic. Um, cool. I think that's going to be it. We're going to pass turn. So, coming back over here, we're going to draw a card. I will lay a land. And what can we do? Is it stuff that I have to... Yeah, permanents I control. Shoot, that's not going to make sense to do yet. Okay, I am going to pay 1 to lay a Thought Scour. Target player mills 2 cards. I'm going to, I guess, make my opponent mill 2 cards. Cool. Those were fine cards to mill. And then I get a draw card. Oh, great. It's a land. Just what I was hoping for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do anything else. He has a 2/2 of flying, so I'm going to attack him with a 3/3 and pass turn. This version of myself over here is going to take it and go down to 37. I'm going to start turn over here. I'm going to draw lands. That's cool. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, which still is not enough to afford the things that I want to do. So, boy, I don't know about you guys, but I am having such a blast playing this by myself. It has been going swell. I'm going to tap 3, tap my commander, sacrifice Wonder, which is great because since it's in my graveyard now and I control an island, my creatures have flying, but we're activating the ability. We're looking for a non-legendary creature, and we get put it onto the battlefield. Oh, cool. Artisan of Kozilek. It's a 10/9 with Annihilator, and it says when you cast a spell, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I am actually going to choose to return Wonder to the battlefield, because that'll just give us more fodder to be able to do that again. So, cool. Now I have a 10/9 with Annihilator too. If I were other me, I would be getting very, very concerned right now. And let me tell you, other me is very, very concerned right now. But we are passing turn. We are coming back over here and hoping and praying for something good. We got land, which is not good. Not good at all. Okay, actually, fun fact, this did just get really good because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I am going to tap 5 and play Invoke the Winds, which is, it says gain control of target artifact or creature and untap it. Now, to be completely fair and clear, Other Me does have a counterspell, but that counterspell happens to cost 4 mana, and he only has 3 mana untapped right now. Super unfortunate for him because I am now going to gain control of Artisan of Kozilek, so that the whole 10/9 with Annihilator 2, which used to be super duper scary, no longer as super duper scary anymore. So yeah, that's great. This really changed the tide of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm gonna pass turn. I'm pretty happy with how that just turned about. Start turn over here. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if I want to. I don't want to do that yet. Okay. I am going to leave all my mana untapped because I know that other me is probably going to try pulling some crap. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to pay 3, tap this, sack my wonder, and oh, hey, I got a creature. It says creatures you control have flying. Creatures your opponents control lose flying and can't have or gain flying, which is nice in theory because I will be able to fly over my head, but we'll see how that goes. 3 mana left. I will tap 3 and play a Mimic Vat. And with that being said, I'm going to pass turn. I'm a little concerned over here, but great, more land. Good thing I got that Artisan of Kozilek when I did, because otherwise I would be cooked. Oh, this is going to get really bad really, really quickly. I'm going to pay 3. And again, my commander's ability says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more other permanents you control, create a token as a copy of one of those permanents. I am going to. So don't say they enter tapped. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to pay 3 to play Ghostly Flicker. It says exile 2 artifacts, creatures, and or lands you control, then return those cards to the battlefield under your control. I'm going to bounce a land, and what I don't know is if it enters tapped or untapped. It doesn't say that they enter tapped, so I'm going to assume they enter untapped. Not like it makes a huge difference, but I'm going to make that assumption. You can correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. And then I'm also going to target my Artisan Kozilek to exile that. But when I do, I get to create a copy of it. So now I have a second 10-9 with Annihilator 2. When it enters the battlefield, I can return a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. I don't have any creature cards in the. I'm trying to say graveyard. So, yeah. That being said, I think. Oh dear. Gets worse. I'm gonna pay 1 and play Maximize Altitude. Target creature gets +1/+1, gains flying until end of turn. I now again activate my commander's ability of creating a copy of it. So I get a second 10-9 token. And this goes to my graveyard. Has Jumpstart. You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying its other cost and exile this card. What do I need? Okay, I have literally nothing but land, so I'm just going to discard a land, tap a land, and then exile it. Again, target my Artisan of Kozilek, create a second or a third. I'm up to 4 now Artisan of Kozileks. 4 10-9s with Annihilator 2. I'm pretty sure Homeboy over here is mincemeat. I think he's probably done for. But we'll see. We did pass turn. Oh boy. Ah dear. This does not look good. This does not look good at all. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 mana, which is not enough mana to do much of anything. I'm stressing. I'm stressing for this version of me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna tap 5. Play Russian Knowledge. Draw cards equal to highest converted mana cost among permanents you control, which is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yikes, this is probably too little too late. To play a land, I can't even activate that ability. Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot. Oh! Alright, well, cool. This is bad. I'm gonna discard those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm gonna pass turn. I'm about to get walloped with 2, 4, 6, 8, annihilator 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm done. I'm cooked. I'm goose. I'm yeah. Well, GG's. Wow. That went from looking like really good for this deck. This deck was about to kick ass, and then that deck just took the ass kicking piece and made 3 freaking copies of it. And now I'm about to just annihilate myself. So this, I don't know what's more depressing, the fact that I am sitting here playing with myself, or the fact that I just absolutely boat raced myself unintentionally. Who's winning? I'm winning, I guess. If by winning you mean playing with myself. Technically, or Ovar over there just won because I'm conceding. I don't have enough mana to be able to do or play anything. So here's a situation for what you missed. Basically, I cheated out an Eldrazi into play, and it used all my mana to get it out onto play. And then Orvar over here, he had nothing going on. He had nothing but mana, couldn't do anything. And then once the Eldrazi came into play, took the Eldrazi and made 3 copies of it. Now, mind you, I am playing each hand like individually, like not like I'm not trying to favor one side or other. I'm trying to play to win on both sides. And yes, I just conceded to myself. That's what my life has come to. So yeah, well, I guess I will try running it back one more time just to see if it could possibly go any better. I'm not super duper confident in that, but you know, you only live once, or you only play Magic the Gathering by yourself once before you realize what a ridiculous idea this is. Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough watch, and I'm the one doing it. Well, let me just try and scoop this back up and give it a quick shuffle. Hopefully the second time is the charm. You know, best 2 out of 3. Bring the hot one back. Okay, you know what? That's a great comment. I love that you said that. I said that the hot one should be here playing. I would rather be playing with the hot one instead of playing with. I need to stop saying playing with myself. I would rather be playing Magic the Gathering with the hot one than playing Magic the Gathering sitting here by myself. This is just a level of stupidity that I was not planning on having or partaking in this evening, but here we are. This is what my life has come to. All right, that feels shuffled enough. So now we're gonna come on over here and do the same thing. Don't really have as many cards out on this side because Orvar did nothing but sit there and look at other people's stuff. Why don't you help him paint? Why doesn't he offer to pay me? And then we'll consider it. No, JK, I'm actually not supposed to be here right now. I am supposed to be doing other things. I'm supposed to be I really should be asleep considering how early I have to get up in the morning, but instead I'm doing this while I'm waiting for my laundry to finish. So, um, I imagine I will probably end up getting roped into painting or doing something on that house sooner or later, but trying to stall and delay for as long as possible. Okay, got this all shuffled up. Now to make sure it's super duper extra fair, we're going to cut this and um, they're gonna cut this. Yeah, that made sense in my head. Cool. Let's see. Let's see what we got for starting hands. Oh dear. Uh, you guys, I'm in trouble. Now listen. Before anyone says anything or or gets upset, um, don't do home number one. Okay, listen. Okay, everybody, there's too much going on right now. My laundry's almost done. As soon as it finishes, I am going to be leaving. Secondly, secondly, just I already explained when I will be leaving my house. Secondly, ju- um I actually don't know how to come back to the doing the whole hoe number one duties. I don't know what all you're looking for. Like I feel like painting isn't typical hoe number one duties. So wow, this is a crap starting hand. We're gonna mulligan and try that again. This is one of the most ridiculous interactions I've ever been a part of. I'm sitting here over by myself, waiting for laundry to finish, while the Three Stooges are over here mocking me when they were the ones. Well, two of the three were the ones that said that I should be doing this. So yeah, that's what this is. Um, gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. All right, cut it, love it, got it. Ah, oh, jeez. Okay, 2 mana. There's that's great. How unfortunate. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna roll with it and hope that it works out. So let's see what the other individual has for a starting hand. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And wow, that is a wild starting hand. There's no mana. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for anyone. Also, it's funny, the card that I used to win the other game was in the starting hand, but opposite deck. So I love the fact that I put that in both of these decks. That's great. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's better. Much better. Yeah, that works. That's a workable amount of mana. Um, who are their names? Okay, right. I should have mentioned that. So we're on this side we have Jalira, Master Polymorphous. I mentioned this earlier, but there is a deck build for this commander on the channel, so make sure you go check that out. And on this side, I have Orvar, the All Form. So Jalira uses tokens and stuff to cheat out big creatures, and Orvar makes copies of creatures on the battlefield. Basically, in a nutshell, is what's going on there. We're going to roll to see who goes first. On this side, we have a whopping 20, and on this side, we have an 18. So this side is going first. We're going to lay an island, tap it, and lay a Wayfarer's Bauble, and pass turn. So, yeah, running back over here. I have to tell you, the worst part about doing this is that I'm getting sick of running back and forth. I'm going to lay an island. I have to do it from my hand? Oh. Oh, that is so hot. That is so hot and sexy. I love that. Anyway, I can't do anything else with 1 mana, so I am going to do a shot every time you lose. Oh no. I listen. I That's so funny. I just realized. Because I would always lose. I love your idea. I love your idea to do a shot every time I lose, but I still have to both drive tonight and in the morning. So that feels like that's probably a bad idea to do, but love where your head's at. Anyway, passing turn, running back over here. I forgot to reset the life counters. Okay, 40 to 40. Draw a card. It's an island. Pay 2, tap, sacrifice Wayfarer's Bauble, get an island. I knew. Enters the battlefield, taps, then shuffle, and pass turn. All right, back over on this side, we are moving and grooving. We're gonna draw a card. Lay. Ooh, what do we want to do? Lay Cloud Post. And I wonder if I should wait to do that. I probably should. So I'm going to pay 1 to lay Thought Scour. Target player mills 2 cards. We're going to have this player mill 2 cards. Ha! Get wrecked. Get absolutely shreked. Wow. Those are great cards. I'm so glad that those are not in his hand. And then I get to draw a card. Huh. I could have done that better. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's gonna be it. Swinging right around. On this side, drew a card. It's not a land. Oh, but we do have another land. We're gonna lay it. Can we do anything else? Not really. So I'm gonna pay 4 to bring out my commander and pass turn again. Back over on the cool kid side, we're going to draw a card. It's a land. We now have 3. Whenever. Huh. That's kind of nifty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have enough to play my commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring the hot one. Why does everybody keep saying bring the hot one back? I think I'm the hot one. I know everybody in the comments is going to disagree, but you should be more specific. Like, you should say, like, oh, bring the guy with the beard back. Or bring back the guy with the earring. Like, just saying bring the hot one back. Hot is in the eye of the beholder. And I behold a very hot guy when I look in the mirror. So take that. Anyway, passing turn, moving back over here. I can't wait to hear what the people have to say about that. We're going to lay a land. That gives us 5. Can't do much with 5. Can't activate my commander's ability. Frick. This stinks. Copy a target creature I control. Well, that doesn't do me any good. Alright, well, I'm going to attack for 2. He is going to take 2, go to 38, and we're done. Long. Bring back the... Okay. The only girl that has actually sat here and been on camera, I'm pretty sure is Emily. So if Emily was here, the other guy would be here. And then I wouldn't be playing by myself. So I would love that. That would be like a great outcome. But evidently they have more important things to do, like painting their house. It's all a bunch of crap. Don't listen to the things people tell you. All right. Pay 4, and I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 4, and wait, hold on. Did I? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to pay for and bring out my commander. And then, whoa, psych, funniest thing ever. You're never going to see this coming. This guy is going to respond, tap to, counterspell that shit, get that out of here. Nobody wants to see it. Get wrecked. Bang. Bang. That was so cool. And then coming over here, I'm going to sit here and look at my commander just getting countered. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck? That was so unnecessary. Cry a little bit on the inside and pass turn. So, yeah, now we're back over here again. Draw a card. Floop. I got Flip the Lost. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm confident. See that? It's Flip the Lost. We will pay 2. When Flip enters the battlefield, draw a card. Cool. We drew a card. It was a card that we wish we hadn't drawn. And that's about all he does. So we are going to now pay 3, tap this, sacrifice Flip, and look for a non-legendary card, which just happened to be on top, which, holy cow, is a 7/11 with Island Walk, Trample, and Shroud. That's stressful. This guy is yeah, not looking so good. Okay, well, we are passing turn and coming right around to over here. We're going to draw a card, and we are going to lay a land, which gives us 5 now, which isn't enough to play our commander. This is really, really, really bad. I'm gonna tap 5 to play Beguiler of Wills. It said you should probably concede. Yeah, I'm strongly considering it. Beguiler of Wills, 5 mana, has tap, gain control target creature with power less than or equal to the number of creatures you control, which unfortunately is not very many. Whenever one or more creatures opponent controls attacks you and aren't blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control coveted jewel. That sucks. Okay. Well. Huh. Yikes. This isn't going so hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Gonna pass turn back on over here. See what this guy is cooking with. Not great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana. What can he do with 5 mana, you may ask yourself? He can pay 1, 2, 3, 4 and lay Polymorph on this because I don't want my creatures taken. It says destroy target creature, can't be regenerated. Its controller reveals cards from the top of his or her library until a creature card is revealed. That player puts that card into play and shuffles all other revealed cards into their libraries. So we're going to have to run back over here, and this gets destroyed, and now we just look for the first creature that pops up. Okay. As long as it's not your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Oh, that's so great. That's just freaking fantastic. Gosh dang it. Anyway, it's not my turn. It's my turn. So, we destroyed that. We have Island Walk, Trample, and Shroud. Island Walk, my opponent has an island, so I get to just swing through for 11. No, 7. It's a 7/11. Okay. Did 7 damage. Ending turn. Coming over here, I'm down to 31 health. It's not looking so good. Draw a card. Not what I wanted. Where you cast? I wish it said copy, because that would be helpful. Huh. Okay, I'm going to pay 5 to lay a Peregrine Drake. It's flying. It says when it enters the battlefield, untap up to 5 lands. So I'm going to untap all 5 lands and then pay 4 to lay Murmuring Mystic. And that says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token with flying. Here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. On the other side of me is a 7-11 that I cannot target. I cannot stop. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't feel good about this, but I believe that is going to be, well, he's tapped, so I will attack him for 2. Really just rub it in and make him feel something. That's an odd thing to say when you're playing against yourself. This is tapped. Can I do anything else? No, I don't think that I can. But over on this side, you're gonna draw a card. It's a land. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Wow, I can't afford anything. That stinks. So we're just going to swing through for 7 and end the turn. All right. Coming back over on this side, we're going to take our 7. We are going to go down to, what is that? 30, 24. Yikes, 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 yikes. Draw a card. It's an island. That's kind of neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play 6 to lay Coveted Jewel. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. I'm going to draw 3. Anything good? Objectively, that's a good card, but I don't know. Ugh. Ugh. Crap. Excuse me. I got 3 mana to work with. You know what? We are just going to swing for 4 with flying. So, yeah, really, really getting there. 38 down to 34. I only have a few turns of this left that I can take, but over here we're going to draw a card. Huh, that's pretty solid. I'm going to pay 2 to lay See Beyond. Draw 2 cards and shuffle a card from your hand into your library. That's nice. We are going to shuffle this back into my library. And I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 to lay Solemn Golem. Get a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Okay. Oh, I can't afford to do anything else, so I'm going to swing for 7, which gives me control of Coveted Jewel. And that means I get 3 more mana. Wow, that's just terrific. That is incredible. And 3 cards? Wow. This just gets better and better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh, gotta get rid of a card. Alright, we're gonna discard that. We already know that player is going to take 7 damage. And we're gonna call it a turn. So, on this side, we are down to 17 health. Things are looking very, very depressing. Egad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to pull out my commander. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will attack, do 4 damage, get them down to 30, which brings me back to my coveted jewel. Whenever one or more creatures opponent control attacks you and are blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control of coveted jewel. Okay, so I draw 3 cards. That's pretty neat. So I got 4 mana, technically, but how many? I have too many cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that the right order of cards? Yeah. We will discard 3 and pass turn. And over here, we'll draw a card. Oh, dude. Oh, you're so cooked. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Aether Gale. Return 6 target non-land permanents to their owner's hand. Over here, I'm gonna be really bummed and depressed, but psych, stupid. I'm gonna pay 2 with this to lay. Where to go? Negate, counter target non-creature spell, which counters that, and it creates a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token. So, whoop-de frickin' D. And yeah, back to what this guy was doing. Oh my goodness, it's getting late. I don't know why I went to draw a card. I just was getting so excited. I'm gonna pay 3 to play Fated Fatuation. And it says, put a token onto the battlefield as a copy of target creature you control. If it's your turn, you get a scribe 2. So I get a copy of our Solemn Golem friend, which when it enters, you get a land card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Scry 2. Put them back in this order. Attack for 7. This goes down to 10. And that could be pretty much it. I think, I don't think this guy has a chance of coming back. Also, the jewel goes back to this side. I'll draw a card. It's an island. All of the mana over there is tapped. Sick shit. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And play Platinum Angel. You can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. This is going to draw this out forever. I almost wish I hadn't done that. Well, I did it. Yeah. So, that being said, I wish I hadn't done that. I just committed myself to far more gameplay than I really wanted to. But, whatever. I'll attack for 5. They'll take 5, go to 25. Yeah. And we are going to end the turn. Oh, coveted jewel comes back to this side. Yeah. All right. Well, now other version of me who no longer wants to be here is going to have to come up with a way to destroy that, which I think I did. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap 7. Meteor Golem. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls, which would be all well and good except for I am going to pay 2 on this side and lay Long River's Pull, counter a creature spell. Bang. I don't know. I don't like it, but I did objectively say that I would play it fairly. So that is fair is fair. It's just not fun anymore. Anyway, so counter that spell. That leaves me with 3 mana. I'm going to pay that 3 mana to tap, sacrifice one of the copies of this. When it dies, draw a card. And then the ability, go to find a non-legendary creature. Creatures you control flying, creatures your opponents control lose flying and can't have or gain flying. That's freaking terrific. That's the only way that side was doing damage. Cool. Well, this attacks for 7, which brings the life total down to 3. But I need to find a way to deal with that Platinum Angel. So, can I do anything else? No, I think that's all my mana. All my mana is tapped. Okay. Yeah. That's all I can do over there. On this side, I'm going to draw a card. It is an island. That goes back to that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 mana. That's a lot of mana, but I don't have any of the freaking things that I need. Is there any good? Sure, I guess. I will pay. I'll move this die over here. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap 7 to lay Scholar of Ages. When it enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target instant or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. I'll return these 2 to my hand. I'll pay 1 and lay a Thought Scour, draw a card, and this opponent mills 2 cards. Oh my goodness, I am so glad that I milled those 2 cards. Oh, that's fun. Huh. Okay. Yeah. I think Primer applied, leave your graveyard alone. I'm not touching my graveyard. Well, I was touching it because I was bringing things back from my graveyard to my hand. It's all part of the plan, Stan. I'm not going to do anything else. I can't do anything else. I am going to pass the turn. So over on this side, gonna draw a card. Gosh dang it. Tap the coveted jewel to lay an arcane signet. Have 1 floating mana. Can I do anything else? Do I have any way? Not really. Okay, so I'm going to use one of the floating, the arcane signet, and a land to tap this, sacrifice this, draw a card, and look for a. Oh, great. When you cast a spell, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. We're going to return Solemn Golem. And that gets a basic land onto the battlefield tapped. And now we are going to attack for 7, which, interestingly enough, brings the life total down to 0. So this side is dead, but can't lose the game, and I can't, on this side, win the game. But I do have an Annihilator out. So as soon as I can just annihilate the rest of the stuff, golden. That being said, can we do anything else with the mana we have on hand? 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to lay a Wonder. Not like it matters, but because I can. And yeah, that should be it. We're gonna pass turn. And over here, we're gonna draw, lay a land, pay 2 to lay Ishkan Scepter. When Ishkan Scepter enters the battlefield, you may exile an instant or sorcery card with mana value 2 or less from your hand. I am going to lay... wow, that works. Okay, I'm going to lay Behind the Mask, or I'm going to exile Behind the Mask. So Behind the Mask is the copy of Iskron Scepter. And we will pay 2 to tap Iskron Scepter, and we are going to target Peregrine Drake. So we get to create a copy of Peregrine Drake. And when Peregrine Drake enters the battlefield, it says I get to untap up to 2 lands, and I get a 1/1 bird. Wait, sorry, not 2. I read that wrong. So I get a 1/1 bird with flying, and I get to untap 5 lands, which is all of my lands. So cool, extra mana. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lay 9 to lay an Artisan, a Kozilek, which is exactly what that one is. And we get to return a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. And we're going to lay a Beguiler of Wills. I don't think I can do anything else. I am feeling pretty good about things on this side, though. So, yeah, let's see what we got on over here. Also, my washer just went off, so really hoping that we wrap this up. That's it. I think that's it. Is all the mana tapped? Oh, all the mana is tapped. Oh, that was such a bad play. Dang. Right when this side was feeling confident, like this side was looking so good. They're about to start popping off, doing some crazy things. This side over here just drew and engulfed the shore. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Return to their owner's hands all creatures with toughness less than or equal to the number of islands you control, which is going to effectively bounce the Platinum Angel back to hand. Once that resolves, it's going to be seen that that player has 0 life, and that's GG's. That's good game. So I'm actually a little disappointed. I was starting to root for that side. I liked the combo potential we really had cooking over there, but yeah, that's the polymorphist really came through there. That being said, that was actually really great timing for that because I was sick of playing with myself. I know I'm probably in trouble as it is, so I need to get out of here. And my laundry just finished, so yeah, that's that. That was something, to say the very least. I hope you had just as fun watching me play by myself as I had playing by myself, which I can't say that was a lot of fun, but it was certainly something. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, homies. Hope you're having a blast out there, and we'll see you next time. Bang.